Hey guys, what is going on? So Gardner Minshew has been traded to the Philadelphia Eagles. So honestly, I was surprised to see this trade when I woke up this morning. So Ian Rappaport tweeted out, sources, the Jaguars are trading QB Gardner Minshew to the Eagles for a conditional 6th-round draft pick. Minshew Mania gets a fresh start in Philly as a backup behind Jalen Hurts a few days after Trevor Lawrence was named the starter in Jacksonville. So I think this is kind of crazy because I was expecting Gardner Minshew to back up Trevor Lawrence. I just thought he was a good, solid backup. I mean, his stats are good in the NFL. In his career, he has 37 touchdowns and 11 interceptions. That's a pretty good touchdown to interception ratio. Yes, I know the Jacksonville Jaguars haven't been winning much lately, but Gardner Minshew is a solid quarterback. And obviously this raises the question, what are the Eagles going to do with Gardner Minshew? According to Ian Rappaport, like I said, in this tweet he said, as a backup behind Jalen Hurts. But do you guys think the Eagles brought in Gardner Minshew to have a little bit of a quarterback competition with Jalen Hurts? I mean, Joe Flacco is already on this Eagles roster, so they have 3 quarterbacks who have already started NFL games on this Eagles roster. Some people are saying, Gardner Minshew is better than Jalen Hurts, but the thing is this, I don't think that, the Eagles are trading for Gardner Minshew right now, 2 weeks before the season starts, and saying, here, this offense is yours. Learn this playbook in 2 weeks and you're the starters. I doubt that's going to happen because that wouldn't be very smart of, the Eagles to do, to make this move if they didn't want Jalen Hurts to be their starter 2 weeks before the season started. That wouldn't be very smart, but, the Eagles did just purposely lose a game last season in prime time and let their division rival make the playoffs. So the Eagles have shown, at times they aren't so smart. Sorry, Eagles fans. I know there's a lot of Eagles fans subscribed to this channel, and you guys are really cool, honestly. A lot of you Eagles fans who are subscribed are really cool. I enjoy, our friendly banter in the comment section, but sorry, I just had to say that. So honestly, I do believe Jalen Hurts is still the starter in Philly. I would be very, 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 very surprised if Minshew is the week 1 starter. That's just not going to happen, in my opinion. That's not going to happen. Now, let me say this. I wouldn't be surprised if halfway through the season, if Jalen Hurts isn't playing well, that Minshew becomes a starter. If Jalen Hurts doesn't play well, I wouldn't be surprised, if they make the switch about halfway through the season. But I do believe Jalen Hurts is going to be the starter for at least half this season. They are going to give Jalen Hurts the chance to prove he's this team's quarterback for, I think, like I said, at least half the games or so. I don't think this is now Minshew's team. I mean, honestly, I have to give the Eagles credit. This was a solid trade. A 6th-round pick for Gardner Minshew. A 6th-round pick. A guy who has won games at the NFL level. A guy who has been the starting quarterback at the NFL level. This isn't just a 6th-round pick that's a rookie now. This is a guy who has proved, he can play in the NFL. So even if he's a backup, that's a good backup. Gardner Minshew was a good backup. So I got to give the Eagles credit. This is a solid move, even if he is just a backup. But Jalen Hurts, in my opinion, is still the starter. I don't think it's fair to say that Minshew is better than Hurts right now. I don't think that's fair to say. I don't think it's fair to say that Minshew is better than Hurts right now. We got to see what Hurts can do. Remember, he wasn't the starter for all of last season. He only started a few games last season. Sorry. But I don't think it's fair to say that Minshew is better than Hurts right now. I think you can say that, like I said, halfway through the season. I think they're really going to give Hurts half a season to see what he can do. And yeah, they have Gardner Minshew if things do go wrong with Jalen Hurts. So yeah, guys, I guess that is it for this video. This was a pretty interesting move. I guess, they're all in on the Trevor Lawrence era in Jacksonville now. I think CJ Beathard, is he the backup in Jacksonville? Right? He's now the backup. Honestly, I would still be a little concerned, though, if I'm a Jacksonville fan, because Minshew is a good backup. It's important to have a good backup in the NFL today. You see how many players get hurt. Look what happened with Joe Burrow last year. I mean, that was a terrible situation. And honestly, obviously, you don't want that to happen. But I think letting go of a really solid backup for a 6th-round pick wasn't great for Jacksonville. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense because they really, like I said, want to start this Trevor Lawrence era. Like, they don't want to era. It's not an error, it's an era. Drafting Trevor Lawrence was not an error. But I guess, they just really want to start this new time in the franchise, like, officially showing that, he's the quarterback. Obviously, we all knew he was going to start week 1, but Jacksonville, they were not saying that for a while. They're like, oh, we're not going to announce the week 1 starter yet. But yeah, I guess now it's Trevor time in Jacksonville. And the guy who lost the QB battle is no longer there. It's like there was never a QB battle. They're like, oh, just kidding. It was obviously Trevor this whole time. Like, that guy isn't even here anymore. But yeah, guys, that is it for this video. Let me know what you think about this trade. If you're a Jacksonville fan or an Eagles fan, I really want to hear from you. Like, what do you guys think about this trade? If you're a Jacksonville fan, are you like, oh, whatever? If you're an Eagles fan, are you excited about this trade? Or are you like, no, it's Jalen Hurts all day. Like, Jalen Hurts is going to be this franchise's quarterback. So I really want to hear what you guys think if you're a fan of either of those teams. And if you're just a fan of any team, let me know what you think about this trade, because I don't really know what to think about this trade. I mean, I just said what I thought about this trade, but it's a very interesting trade in my opinion. And yeah, drop a thumbs up on this video and subscribe, guys. Peace.